Today's horoscope, Cancer March 1st, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's Venus-Sun aspect spotlights your different needs and approaches, which can lead to some indecision. With Venus at the top of your solar chart for an extended stay, you're particularly focused on creating workable, happy goals for yourself and harmonious relationships with others, particularly with people you work with or with higher-ups. You're not inclined to rock the boat. However, the Sun cares less about the rules and encourages you to seek experiences that take you away from the routine. Ideally, you can swing both in satisfying ways. Especially as today advances, you're inclined to focus on important goals and plans. You might connect with a person or information that inspires you. Energies are good for recognizing areas that could be improved. You can experience an increased ability to focus as your motivation to make progress increases. After many long months of trials and tribulations, the heavens are shifting. Mighty Mars, the red planet of sex, passion, dominance, and drive, is finally returning to direct motion to your zodiac sign. Mars will give you nearly unlimited energy and power to command your way forward until April 2025. Use this time to focus on your personal life and decide how you'd like to set up new patterns for the entire 2 years ahead. This will also grant you immense sexual magnetism and confidence, drawing people to you like a magnet. Embrace your irresistible and sultry side. Where will your intuition lead to Cancer? Follow your heart as the moon in Pisces trines Mars in your sign and sextiles Uranus in Taurus. You may feel uncharacteristically helpful about your professional journey and future. With so much coming up, you may feel inspired to do something to accelerate this process. You have a rare surge of energy to capitalize on. Use this momentum wisely. You could launch social media strategies to engage with more professionals online. You could pursue something, such as a long-awaited dream. Get going. Even though you may not feel like compromising today, it may be pretty hard to avoid. Instead of trying to do everything and as a result getting into a rut, keep your priorities at the top of your list throughout the day. Remember that you are of little use to others if your own needs have gone unmet. What do you really need to accomplish? Your health needs should be among your highest priorities. Good fresh food that you eat slowly is a must. You're sure to feel strong, energetic, and ambitious on this day. Not only will this vibration give you the boost to get things done, it can serve you well by bolstering your assertiveness and confidence. If you have felt like your hard work is not being recognized or adequately compensated, you will likely be more ready to bring this up to the powers that be. If a raise or promotion is something you feel is deserving, don't hesitate to bring it out into the open. There is no harm in asking. Ahead of the moon's return to your career sector tomorrow, even the professional gods are asking that you hold back. This will not only put the moon here when Venus turns retrograde over the weekend but will still be here when Mercury returns in 3 days but will connect with the asteroid Juno, who returned to your work sector last week. With some important days coming up on the job and career fronts, today's new moon in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery is the right distraction at the right time. While the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, left your romantic sector last week, the asteroid Hestia, the goddess of the hearth, is still here. While she prefers to stay in the background and quietly tend to the romantic flame, today's new moon in an adventurous part of your chart is going to give the spirit of romance and adventure a boost. This is something Venus, the planet of love, spent a month weaving together, and by this time next month will be back to do it again. Daily Planetary Overview. The alignment of the moon with Saturn in Pisces and its sextile with Uranus in Taurus brings a surge of intuition, almost like a sudden flash of insight that seems to come from nowhere. This could be an unexpected realization, a meaningful sign, or even a profound message that shifts your perspective entirely. Have you ever experienced a moment where everything just clicked, where the answer you had been searching for suddenly became clear? This is one of those times. The universe is offering you valuable information, whether it's a gut feeling about a decision, a sudden solution to a lingering problem, or an unexplainable nudge in a new direction. Pay attention to these intuitive downloads, as they may hold the key to long-term growth and success. Beyond these flashes of insight, there's also a deeper emotional current at play, one that encourages reconnecting with family and strengthening bonds that may have faded over time. Revisiting family connections can be incredibly rewarding, not only because of the warmth and familiarity but also because of the unexpected wisdom that can come from shared stories and traditions. Have you ever sat down with an elder and heard a story that changed the way you saw your own past? Or learned about an old remedy or lifestyle habit that now makes perfect sense? You may find yourself discovering fascinating details about your heritage, practical life advice that stands the test of time, or even a long-lost tradition that resonates with you more than ever. These moments of connection offer a sense of grounding, a reminder that you are part of something bigger than yourself. Your creative energy is also shining through, making you a source of inspiration for those around you. Whether it's in home copyright CR, fashion, or any form of artistic expression, your unique perspective is valued, and people are eager to hear your thoughts. Have you ever given a simple piece of advice, only to realize later how much it impacted someone? That's the kind of influence you have now. This is a perfect time to share your insights, collaborate with others, and create something truly meaningful. Bonds grow stronger when we engage in shared passions, and your enthusiasm will bring you closer to the people who matter most. Whether you're brainstorming ideas with a friend, offering styling tips, or simply adding a creative touch to your surroundings, your artistic eye is making a difference. This increased confidence and self-assurance are also being noticed by others, which may lead to new responsibilities and opportunities. People trust your judgment, and because of this, you might find yourself stepping into a role of greater influence. Whether it's at work, in a personal project, or in a leadership position within your community, your ability to stay composed and focused makes you the perfect person to take on these new challenges. But with this added responsibility, it's important not to lose sight of what truly matters. The people who support you and lift you up deserve the same care and attention that you so naturally extend to others. Balance is key. Make sure you're nurturing the relationships that bring you joy, as they are a vital part of your overall well-being. Financially, things are looking up, and you may begin to feel a renewed sense of momentum in areas where you once felt stuck. If you've been worried about being in a rut, this phase will bring a shift that allows you to see new possibilities and avenues for success. Have you ever felt like no matter what you did, things just wouldn't move forward, and then suddenly, everything started falling into place? That's what's happening now. The obstacles that once seemed immovable are beginning to dissolve, and your natural instincts when it comes to business, money, and long-term planning are reawakening. Opportunities are coming your way, and they won't require endless waiting or second-guessing. Trust yourself. This is not a time to hesitate or hold back. If something feels right, take the leap. Have you ever looked back on a moment when you took a risk and realized it was the best decision you ever made? This could be one of those moments. Your ability to take action with confidence will be rewarded, and the steps you take now will pave the way for long-term success. As you move through this powerful period of transformation, take a moment to reflect on what truly matters to you. What is something you've been putting off that you now feel ready to pursue? Who in your life could use a little extra appreciation and support? What intuitive message have you been receiving that you're ready to act on? Trust in yourself, embrace the opportunities in front of you, and move forward with confidence, knowing that everything is aligning in your favor. The path ahead is full of possibilities, and this is your time to step into them with an open heart and an inspired spirit.